A federal judge has dismissed indictments against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James, delivering what one former prosecutor called a humiliating defeat for President Donald Trump's Justice Department. The ruling came after Judge Cameron McGowan Currie found that Trump's hand-picked prosecutor, Lindsey Halligan, was unlawfully appointed as interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia. On CNN's Inside Politics, former D.C. prosecutor Elise Adamson criticized the Trump DOJ for multiple procedural missteps. She called the case a choose-your-own-adventure of procedural errors. Adamson said the case was practically doomed from the start. This was a huge one. Halligan being appointed after the 120 days of the interim appointment had been exceeded was a huge problem, she explained. And, indeed, the court agreed that she was unlawfully appointed. And the problem here is that Halligan did everything on her own. And so now these indictments can't stand. Halligan indicted Comey on 2 charges, making false statements to Congress and obstructing a congressional proceeding. She also brought charges against James for bank fraud and false statements tied to her 2020 home purchase. Judge Currie ruled that all actions flowing from Ms. Halligan's defective appointment were unlawful exercises of executive power and are hereby set aside, resulting in the dismissal of both Comey's and James' indictments. On CNN, Audie Cornish asked Adamson if she had ever seen a case like this. Similar procedural issues have occurred before, such as in Trump's classified documents case. In 2023, Trump pleaded not guilty to 40 criminal counts related to his handling of classified documents. Prosecutors said he refused to return hundreds of sensitive records, but his attorneys asked Judge Aileen Cannon to dismiss the case, arguing Special Counsel Jack Smith was unlawfully appointed. That lawsuit was ultimately dismissed. However, Adamson said the latest ruling was unmatched. Usually, DOJ follows proper process and procedure, Adamson said. And now we see what happens when the DOJ attempts to do an end run around those procedures. The cases have now been dismissed, and probably delivered a humiliating defeat to the Trump administration.